What's up, cuties? Thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. Please make sure you are subscribed, hit that like button, and the notification bell. By now, you guys know that Carlos King got his face cracked live on Messy Mondays by Aikisha Holly Cologne, and it was epic. Nights like this, I wish that raindrops would fall. It was something else. And Carlos, you better make some changes. Now, look, I wanted to bring you all Lateshia Pearson and Latrice Rogers' Instagram live from December the 20th, last Friday. And this, in my opinion, is another reason why Aikisha decided to bounce. Her and her husband. I want you guys to take a look at this live. They blamed Aikisha and Willie for everything. Latrice Rogers bragged about Aikisha's cousin getting jumped. They refused to take accountability. Lateshia said, oh, okay, you guys want me to say it was because of Glenn and because he didn't shake Willie's hand. You know, just ignoring what we saw on that season finale. Take a look at the full live, and I'll be back at the end with a little more commentary. Pay close attention to everything that was said, the body language, the gang mentality or gang up, if you ask me, and it just was not a good look. All throughout the comments, everybody was putting team Aikisha and Willie.
So that when I do speak, right? When I do speak, you know, if I got something to say, it's something to say. All right. Let me see. Let me see if Latrice gonna come in here. There she is. Let's see. Hey, y'all. Hey. I understand what you're saying, friend. You're saying that Cliff and Glenn started it.
Hey girl.
Hey, Belle. Hey. I know you at Taste doing
Girl,
your
you
big
know I
one.
am. I'm trying to dodge the noise, so I'm all the way over here like
Okay. We at Taste, girl. I was just
I
telling them, trees, like, you know, we're gonna let some more people come on in here. But I was just telling them, hardly ever, and I think it's you too. We don't go live after the show. Like, we let it be whatever. We let them be entertained. Girl, look at her at Taste. We don't go.
you can let them in. You can let them in. No, I don't go live at all. I probably have went live maybe about twice.
Yeah, that's what
And
I
I think it
said.
was like literally about business. So I don't
Mm-hmm.
go live at all. Um barely I'm barely on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just
Mm-hmm.
what it is.
Right. You look pretty. And I'm coming to Taste, girl. I've been out doing some Christmas shopping, but I'm coming.
Where's
But no,
Glendale?
Glendale, girl. Glendale is outside. He gonna come in here probably in a minute. Where Cliff?
Girl upstairs sleep.
Oh, he
Sleep
said,
and
girl,
sleep.
sleep. No, seriously, I was just telling them, like, you know, I don't go live. We let the show be the show, and you don't either. Like, we don't go live. We don't mess with the integrity of the show. Be entertained. It's entertainment, right? That's what
Yeah,
we do. It's
sure.
entertainment. But like, and I know that your words, just like my words, when we do speak, they hold volume. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
But
So I just wanted to get that out the way. Some people in here and talk about, first of all, we did it again.
we did it again, new season. Oh, Tisha, also let me know if the music is too loud.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want you guys to be able to hear me, or you,
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
hear.
ask them, y'all, how's the music? How is the music? Is it too loud? Okay. So anyway, it's so many comments, y'all. But so we'll go to the comments in a few because we can get all out of place. First of all, we want to thank y'all for tuning in with us for another season.
And next
Hey.
next season will be bigger, better, greater, new things coming.
Yes, new.
I know I have a lot that's going on. I have a lot that's in store. So
Mhm.
I can't wait for you guys to go on a journey with me once again.
Yes. yes. You guys always have something going on, so that's a great thing. That's a great thing. That's what a bell is, honey. You keep elevating, right? So the season overall. So what did you think about the season overall? Like, what did you think?
Um, wait. You guys, let me know if the music is too loud. They keep going in and out the door, girl. Speak up. What did I think of this season?
Mm-hmm.
To me, this season was a little bit more mild. Because I wasn't in so much drama, especially with me and Marie. So there was something
Yeah.
different. Just basically, getting along better with her.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Another thing about the season is I think it could have been highlighted just a little bit better as far as the characteristics and how people actually are.
Yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, so I think it was a lot of times where certain things wasn't shown, and when the viewers viewed it, it seemed another way.
Mm-hmm.
And when in reality, like we know,
Mm-hmm.
of course we know.
We know what happened. Yeah. At the end of the day, um, that's one thing for me. Again, like I said, I don't get on the show. I don't go try to y'all. I like when y'all read it. Some stuff be comical that I see, and some stuff I laugh with y'all, and some stuff just be totally false. So what I will say is, for me, the season overall, it was a great season, but there were like a lot of issues that I did not like, and that's why it was important for us to do our unedited talk about it. Let's talk about it. For me, we're going to talk about the situation. You said a mouthful that I feel like when it comes to some of us on the show, we give our authentic selves. Like we give
Yeah.
our authentic selves. We give who we are. We do what we do, but then we have to divide the platform from people or carry people who giving the bare minimum. I want to talk about PCOS.
Look, I want to talk more about my businesses.
That's what I'm saying.
I own over 300 acres where we're doing Airbnb properties. Like, I have a lot,
There you
but
go.
I'm
There
not
you
gonna say I
go.
have a lot, but I do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's more to me than Goddess Lens. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, we have taste now,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I have
Yeah.
a lot
I
that's going
think
on.
and congratulations on that. Glenn is outside for one. He is like not like in his best because I feel like everybody I was reading, actually someone just called me right before I talked to you, was like, well, what happened? What happened? And no one talks about like what really happened. It wasn't shown. It appears to be like Glenn and Cliff, because Glenn and Cliff don't get to smoke all the time because
Of course,
that's them. They're not trying to hide who they are, what they
y'all
do.
close that door up there. Sorry, Tisha.
That's okay. That's okay, girl. That's okay. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, what they do.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for coming. You look so beautiful. Yeah, you can take a picture. Well, I will.
Trees, we should have done this live tomorrow.
We're going to do this today.
Okay. I'm
We're going to do this
okay. I'm whatever.
today.
You know me, I'm whatever, honey, because when it's there, it's there.
Okay, I'm going to go to a quiet place, Tisha. I might just walk up the street, girl, and do the live. I don't know.
Okay, just let me know. Go to your truck.
Girl, my truck
Oh
is
no.
gone.
Oh, okay. Okay. Tree,
Tisha, you
somebody
can
said,
go
nah,
ahead and
tomorrow,
talk.
Latrice need a quiet place. Y'all, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. We're
Thank you
gonna
so
get
much.
to
You're
it.
welcome.
We're
Thank you guys for
gonna
coming.
get to it. Answer that, Letitia. Answer what?
Hey,
Let's answer
I'm going to
whatever.
leave
One
my
thing
purse
about me,
right
I'm
there
gonna
for y'all
answer
watching.
whatever, and I want to
All
clear
right.
up every single thing, even from the beginning.
You know why I'm tripping? I can just walk over here to Goddess Links and do my
Trip,
live.
girl, girl, we could do a live tomorrow.
We're going to do it now. All
Only
right, so
thing,
go ahead. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the season is over. I see a comment that says the season over. Okay. Where were you, Tisha?
girl,
Sorry.
these people. So we need the real reason. What everything. They said, "Where's my crush, Marie?" Jay Evans said, "Not tomorrow."
Look, they want it tonight. There was a lot of things that you guys didn't see. And I think one of the main things was you guys thinking like my husband or Glenn don't like Willie. Now Willie's a great guy. But at the same time, well, Tisha, you can go ahead and
Okay.
give them that point of view.
Okay. Well, that's fine. As far as tonight, there was so much that happened tonight in this situation. I want to just start from the beginning for me. You know, from the beginning with me, as far as I think that a lot of things were not showcased the way it should have been from the beginning. When we talk about you know, Farish Street, and when we talk about Aikisha, let's start. And I have my text too, so I can get those to you too. But when we start about all of the things from the beginning, let's start there, okay? Let's start from day one. All right. So a lot of people, I have sat back, I have watched people say, you know, oh, Letitia's jealous because she had Farish Street. Boo boo. I'm glad she took Farish Street.
What?
What people don't know is that Tambra Cherie and Melanie Sanders, first Tambra, but Tambra won't with it like that, so she didn't press the issue for me to call Aikisha. Melanie Sanders called me and said, "Hey, there's this girl who's interested in having a conversation with you because she has property on Farish Street." I'm like, "Oh my God, I've heard of this girl from Tampa, but I was a little hesitant." But after I talked to Melanie was like, "No, no, she good, blah blah blah." I reached out to her. I mean, we reached out in DM or something. I'm like, "Oh, hey, I heard you was looking for me, blah blah blah. I love to talk." We had a conversation. Okay, she told me that she wanted to pitch her own show. You know, she's been on Hell Date. She's an actress. She's an aspiring actress and all of that. I'm like, okay, boom. And there's property on Farish Street. So I said, okay, there's property on Farish Street. This sounds like alignment to me. She wants to be on the show. I said, well, I can do a scene with you. You know, we can show inside of Farish Street because I was unable to show any buildings inside of Farish Street. So I went to bat. That's in my text. I went to bat back and forth to like, hey, this is my girl, you know, that I want to pitch. You jumped in and did the same thing because Melanie Sanders reached out to you, your PR, saying, hey, this is this girl. I think that she'll be a great fit. Okay. At this time, I didn't even know Carlos knew her or she had pitched herself to him or whatever. I had no knowledge of that. All I knew was like, hey, this girl fits the description of a Belle. Mind you, okay, I pitched Belle Collective. Okay. So my thing is there is no jealousy because every girl that I pitch, I want them to be doing better than me and I want them to be an inspiration and I'm inspired by them. So let's start there. But when the show ran, when the show came on, she was introduced as Tambra's friend. You know what I'm saying? So the audience, her and Tamra didn't talk no more than when she said, you know, told Tamra we were ugly. But they didn't have no type of relationship like that. Me and Aikisha was actually talking. I want to start there, okay? We were actually talking and we talked a lot, okay? So that was that. So when the whole jealousy of Farish Street, she came in and did the project, I wanted her to do the project. That's why I said I would love for her to be on the show. She can get it done.
What?
Whatever.
What project?
The Farish Street project when she came onto the show. When she came on,
What project?
right. Well, it's not a project now, right? I mean, we still waiting, you know. But at the end of the day, that was the whole take on it. Now, fast forward to everything else. I'm like, what's up with this girl? When she came into the brunch, the first season, and she attacked, talked about dirty plates. I did not know that production. She told me that production. She was about to get fired because she was bringing nothing. Mind you, she and I had like two scenes or a scene before the brunch, but they cut it out because it was boring. So I didn't know that she had to bring the heat. And when she called me afterwards, we were together, all of us at the Westin Hotel. And I didn't answer the phone because I didn't know where it came from. So there's no jealousy. I felt like she had everything. She said she had the 10,000 square. You know, the look. Her husband is a retired NFL. Everything was great. I thought this was good. You know what I mean? So again, that's how that started. Now fast forward. So that Farish Street narrative, go on, take that shit somewhere else and flush it because I could give that. That's her thing. I'm okay with that. So I'm okay with that. Okay. But moving forward to the whole fight, I think what happened, no, I know what happened, is that Willie has talked a lot of junk that was not shown. A lot of things that he was saying, a lot of things that went down that was not shown. So it wasn't just that few minutes of, You know what I mean? Of, oh, let's just do this, let's do that, or the guys acting a certain type of way against them. Because let's be true, when Glenn is an asshole, he an asshole. When Cliff an asshole, he an asshole. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. So let's get to this, why I'm here. Because I'm not sugarcoating anything. You know what I mean? I don't want to bring no heart, no hurt, no harm. You know, we our production company, our network, grateful. But at the same time, let's talk about what really happened.
Okay, and I think with network, because it was the way that it went down.
Yeah.
I think all, of course, doesn't stand for violence, and
Mm-hmm.
I think that they had every right to probably not show it,
Mm-hmm.
but I wish we would have talked about it a little bit more if
Yeah.
we wasn't going to show it. Yeah.
Yeah, we should have talked about it a little more. But I think too, what happened, the way that it was orchestrated, production didn't even know to even put that in the story, because they didn't even know that she was going to, do the thing, bring the people. They didn't
Hmm.
even know any of that. I feel like for me, and again, the whole situation, the way it went down, it did appear, it did appear from what I just watched, that Glenn and Cliff, like, wait a
They were shit
second.
starters.
They
I think
was
with the
shit
guys,
stars. I'm like, wait a minute now,
yeah.
wait a minute now. I gotta wait.
I think with the guys, it's always like back and forth. With guys, they can joke, hee hee ha ha. But I think when it came to Willie, like my husband was trying to figure. Well, we know why. Of course, JJ had an issue with my husband. When it came to Willie, I think he just kind of jumped on the bandwagon because Jay. I don't know. I'm just assuming because JJ is his boy, and I think Willie always just came up with a reason as to why he, really didn't care for my husband. I don't like the way you act or whatever, whatever. So my
Yeah.
husband was always wondering why Willie didn't like him. He's
Mhm.
saying, I guess Willie think, oh, Cliff, you're this type of person. You're disrespectful to your wife and et cetera, et cetera.
Mhm.
And then on the other hand, my husband's looking at it like, well, you're JJ's friend and JJ is, who JJ is. So,
Mhm.
it was a contradictory. Like, you
Mhm.
saying you don't like me for this reason, but you friends with this person over here who has done. Girl, I'm
Mhm.
gonna put my phone on. Do I put it on airplane
I
mode?
put mine on do not disturb, but put on airplane mode too. Should be.
Girl, their airplane mode is not working. Okay, whatever.
Mhm. Whatever, but yeah, that was the whole take when I with that situation when it came to them. And let's go back. They're saying about the rap song. Let's be for real about a rap song, okay? No,
Glenn
there
didn't
was a
care.
live that Willie and JJ had, or one of their podcasts. I don't know what it was that Glenn's cousin said to him, and it said, "Will JJ asked Willie? JJ asked Willie, some of the guys think that you think that you're better than them," and he was like, "No, I'm just a Super Bowl champ. I'm just this, I'm just that." And basically, started listing everything, and I wouldn't be in certain rooms. So it's just like that, the little stuff like that, it's like, come on, bro, just get it together. And, I don't think that I like Willie.
Yeah,
I like Willie,
I
but
like
Willie
Willie as
at the
well.
same time, they had to hurry up and do PR. Let's just call it what it is. And I think that they were a little bit, if that was shown the way it went down. But
Yeah,
at the same time, I feel like it's, oh, we can do Glenn and Cliff because Glenn and Cliff already, whatever, whatever.
yeah,
And that's not how all of that went down. It's a lot of shit that's being said. It's a lot of slick shit that's being said. So when people say jealousy or whatever, no, that's just their way of doing that. I don't care about that. Aikisha tried to do a whole brunch on this platform. Let's be clear, a whole brunch on this platform, and we see her 3 months out of a year when we film, maybe. Like, no one has a relationship with her but Gucci.
mhm,
And that's by default. Let's just be honest. So I'm just like, at the end of the day, the way that happened, let's get to the root of the problem for me. right? The root of the problem for me, I'll do whatever we have to do to make this show work. I'll do whatever we have, meaning in a good way, meaning that we come together, we do what we're supposed to do, we show up on time, right? But I'm not with this extra stuff from outside. We can beef all day long with each other, all day long. That's what we do. Hell, me and you, we was at it last year. We can
Yeah.
beef all day long. But didn't no one bring anyone from the outside to try to fight anyone? And
Right.
that's the problem that I have. And I'm not going to hold my peace on that. I'm not backing down from that. If that costs whatever, I stand on it. You know,
Mhm.
at the end of the day, what happened? The reason why, if they would have shown it, the reason why Aikisha was going so hard is because you had people in there that's been confirmed. You had
By
people
your
in
people,
by
by her
your
people.
people to come in there to fight me when we just held hands in New Orleans. But they're not gonna see that part. They're gonna see the fist fight. I'm doing everything to make this work, girl. But they're not gonna show that part. You have people in there with mechanical tools, with crowbars. The crowbars that's proven. As soon as I walked into the building, I had no idea, and I'll say it
No,
again. I was
no,
bumped so
wait,
hard.
Keisha, let's back up a little.
Okay,
So it first started at Goddess Lens when we had the grand opening there.
okay.
So keep in mind, um, Aikisha is for one ashamed of her family. She don't bring her family anywhere. They have never been to any of her events, anything that she has thrown because apparently they're ghetto, whatever the case may be. Fine. However you feel about your family, that's how you feel about your
Right.
family. So this specific day, she go and get her niece or her cousin. So my people are there. They're peeping this out. So Aikisha came in with be. I'm not sure what happened prior to as to why she brought her because you just had an event, the whole health fair. You know,
Yeah.
I invite my
And
family to
Willie's
all my
birthday
events.
party. Willie's birthday party.
Yes, I'm talking about, yeah, Willie's birthday party, none of your family was there.
Mm-hmm.
Your health fair, none of your family was there. But you choose my event, Goddess Lynch, to go get your cousins who, quote unquote, in the streets. The only time they come around is to fight, to stab, to do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So this is even before the fight happened. Like my people was like, you know, Aikisha, she keep riding up and down the street or whatever. So I think her and Willie was in a truck like the first time, just them. And you know,
Okay.
upstairs where the salon suites were, I had people up there as well. So my people are real observant. So they're like, you know, I wonder why Aikisha keep riding up and down the street or whatever, her and Willie. So when they actually came back, that's when they had her niece or her cousin in the car. And you know, she come in with her braids, with her tennis shoes on, you know, with her nose in the air, like, you know, hey, I'm ready for it or whatever. So, you know, I'm not paying attention to any of this because I got so much going on.
Yeah.
But my people sitting back on go, like, you know, what's up with this girl? Like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
come on. But anyways, go ahead.
No. Okay. So they were riding up and down the street before she stopped. So she was
Right,
waiting on her people to come.
right.
Okay.
She was waiting on her people to come.
Okay. Okay. So the girl, I didn't know any of that. When we went over to taste, that's when I walked in and the girl just like bumped me. I was telling you guys, just bumped me
Mhm.
really hard. And I was like, oh, I honestly thought it was some of your people, like I said, looking at
Uh,
last season. So that's why I was like, girl, we good, or whatever. We good. I thought it was some of your people. But when I saw Aikisha, and I think they was in Willie, they told her to sit down. So I'm like, oh, that's when I told Ken, your guy, your manager, I said, don't bring me a drink, bring me some water, because I'm like, something is about to pop off up in here. I had no idea. And then after my makeup artist, they said, oh no, that she tried to sit somewhere, and she was like, no, Aikisha told us we have to stay right here by her. So had I said anything to that girl and said, oh, what the hell you bumping me for? Girl, she was ready to knock my
I,
head off. So
I,
I was not with that. And then one of Selena's daughters, I didn't even know that. Oh no, this confirmed that she had. So I don't know if she called more people. I don't know what happened. I don't even know what could have made her think that anybody was there to fight her. Everybody was good from New Orleans, from the health
everybody was
fair.
good.
It was good,
Hmm.
you know. I
Yes.
mean, but I don't play those types of games. I'm not gonna play them. This is not what I signed up for, and I'm not gonna do that. And it is what it is.
Hmm.
It is what it is. I don't care. I'm not gonna do that. So, somebody saying y'all tried to set Aikisha. Set her up for what?
Girl,
We
I
were
don't
good.
know. I
If
was
the
having my
cameras,
I was having my grand opening, honey, and I wanted it to go like
right,
perfect. I
right.
didn't want anything to go down.
If anything,
We invested when you invest over 7 figures in a business, it's serious,
it's
okay?
serious. It's
It is
serious.
serious. It's no way I'm gonna call Aikisha there to set her up.
Mm-mm.
Like,
For what? For what? That's her thing. At the wig launch, she thought the Pelahatchie posse was coming to the wig launch to fight her last season. I'm like, why do you think these things? Like, what is going on? And why did you have to set this many people up? And one thing I'm not gonna do, Latrice, and that's on everything I love when it comes to my son, my purpose, my family. Y'all got mechanical tools that y'all out here throwing and fighting. So that girl was waiting on me. She was sent there to do something. And you know
mhm.
what though? That's just what it is. I don't care what people say. I don't care how they feel. At the end of the day, I don't play those types of games. In the jealousy word, baby, please, I brought home this show. Let's don't ever get it twisted. And I got those text messages too. And I think it's time for me to release them. Yeah. Because
I
when she didn't get,
I
I
think
think it
the
is.
jealousy word is used so loosely.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's always like, what do a person have to be jealous of a person for?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I'm for everybody, like for us to just, I'm for everything, for us to just do what we had to do. I thought New Orleans was a vibe. I thought New Orleans was a vibe. I thought everything was good after New Orleans. You and Marie had a hamburger. I thought everything was good. But what I'm not going to do is sit back and allow anything or anybody to sit here and make it appear. Listen, I done been quiet on every messy thing or whatever. I sat back and I was quiet. I'm definitely not going to take the damn uh whatever I want to call. I'm not gonna take it for some shit I did not do. You know what I mean? Some stuff that was not like properly shown. I'm not gonna do that. That's what happened. I know you can't show that. I didn't want it to show that, and I didn't get even go to the police because I didn't want that on. We had too many court cases flying around already. But I just know how to separate myself. That was crazy, and I understand like if you were fearful, but fearful of what? And as she said, my family been wanting you ever since I made a comment. I'm like, well, I didn't know that, so you can't do that. This they came to fight. Somebody could, that was my
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah, that was my whole thing too, because like I said, there's a time and a place for everything. And especially like it was new. This venture was new, it was scary. Like
Yeah.
I was I was so stressed out about the event. I was crying. I just wanted everything to literally go
Mm-hmm.
perfect. I'm a Libra, so I'm always
Mm-hmm.
overthinking and
Mm-hmm.
overanalyzing everything. And then trying to open 2 businesses on one day and then on national television. So
Yeah.
just imagine the pressure. So I didn't expect any of the things that happened. Like I wasn't expecting it
Mm-mm.
at all. I don't think anybody was. I
No.
just think I don't know what they had in their heads, or like I said, I don't know what
I
transpired
don't
before that,
know.
because we did New Orleans, we did the whole health
We
fair.
did the health fair. The health fair was the last time for me, and we talked about the menopause. We talked
Hmm.
about the blood pressure. We talked about PCOS, and we left on a good note. Like
Yes.
I don't know what happened to make her think in her head that a Pelahatchie posse or whoever was going to be there. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what made her think that. But when it comes to the jealousy of none of that, all of you ladies, that support, even from the jump, it's like, oh my God, I think this person will be a great bail. I always pitch people that I think are amazing
Hmm.
and all the time. So I didn't understand that part of it. When it comes to Glenn and Cliff, I guess they always go back and forth with the guys. I don't know why
Thank
it went this far. All I know, I saw Aikisha was just like, in his ear nonstop. And I was like, I'm not getting up. This let
Well,
the
I
guys
mean,
handle this.
you
Let
can
the
go
guys.
ahead and tell the story. I can't see the comments. I'm gonna probably have to click
Um,
off, click back on. I don't know why I can't see them. Hold on.
yeah, that was kind of crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. No, someone said damage control. I don't have to do damage control. Trust me, I don't have to do damage control for anything. And to be honest, this is not even so much about the Glenn and Willie situation. This is about what happened with me. You know, I really don't care about what happened with the guys. To be honest, I don't care about what happened with them. They always go back and forth. That's not what I'm on at all. So this is definitely not any type of damage control or anything. I don't need to do damage control. Otherwise, I would have got my publicist to do it. But I wanted to say one thing. I don't come on and I don't do lives and I don't go after each show. I let y'all do whatever y'all want to do, right? I want y'all to be entertained. But this whole thing, that's why you guys probably didn't see everything, because it didn't make sense. Shout out to the production team and the security that was there that stopped this whole thing. It went left and it went so fast, and it seems as if it was orchestrated for something to happen. So I don't care about that. You know, I don't care about that. To be honest, at the end of the day, when this show is gone, I still have a life to live. I still have a son to take care of, and I don't care who you are and what you do. The minute you have someone there to come in to attack me, because that's what it was, to attack me or whoever you wanted to attack, you were waiting, you came with things, you came with objects. I don't stand for that. I don't stand for that, and I'm not going to stand for that, whether it's on this show or not. You know, I don't know. That's just what it is. I mean, that's just what it is at the end of the day. And when the guys were going back and forth, I I stayed seated. That wasn't my fight. That wasn't my deal to go back and forth. It's not until she got up and started telling Glenn F you. I think like the third F you. And I'm like, why are you even talking to him? Let the guys do what they gonna do and the girls stay seated. It is what it is. You know, it is what it is at the end of the day. But I'm not gonna play about that. I'm not. I'm not gonna play about that. I'm not gonna play about that. I'm just not gonna play about that. You know, I'm just not. I'm just not gonna play about that. And when it comes to anything saying something, someone is jealous, someone is this, baby, let me tell you something. And let's get it twisted. And I think I've said it several times. Reality TV was not on my vision board. Baby, it doesn't matter where I go or where I'm seated or whatever happens. The room gonna always shift to me because of my aura and who I am and my good intentions. So that doesn't bother me, right? But I'm not gonna let anybody play with me. I'm not gonna let nobody play with my life. It's not that serious for me. And that's exactly what happened, okay? You know, exactly. She stood up to sneak diss him, like just kept going. I stayed seated. Me and Aikisha didn't have no beef. We didn't have no issues going on. We had nothing going on. But this is not the first time she did this at the wig launch. She thought people were there to fight her. I mean, that's what happens. We don't know you. I don't know her. I know her just from our text messages with me trying to get her on the show and get a call and her going back and forth asking why she don't have a call. I don't know her. Outside of that, I know nothing about her. None of us do. Let's be clear. Tamara, because they went to school, her and Tamara going whatever, but at the end of the day, no one else but Gucci. So I don't know her to hate her. And I tried to get to know her. I don't know her. Right. But I don't. And anybody that I want in my tribe, in my circle, they're not going to bring their relatives there. And also one of Selena's daughters, she called another carload. That came from I didn't even know that. I didn't even know they were riding up and down the road waiting on the other people to come. So during that time, and production can run that back and show, when I saw things were like, I was like, hey girl. And she just had like this attitude. So I got up and I said, hey, are y'all going to stay for the party? She said, yes. So I'm just trying to make sure everything was good because I know me and her hadn't had any beef. As a matter of fact, truth be told, me and Glenn had an issue going on that day. So I had no beef with anybody. It was something that we needed to talk about. So that was scary for me. And I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm grateful for the platform. But baby, ain't nobody gonna play with my life like that. I don't do that. I don't do that now. I call me messy, call me whatever. I'll push a story forward, right? I'll do that. I will push a story forward, honey, okay? But at the end of the day, hurting someone, I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. I would not do that. But that's exactly what happened. This is no type of damage control. I don't even go live. I let y'all see what it is and be laughing with y'all. I be laughing with y'all and I be entertained with y'all. But this went too far. It really went too far. And it was just focused in on Glenn and Cliff and Willie. But there was so much more to that, right? But again, we are our own network, and that's something they don't stand for. 10 toes down, they don't. And neither does Kingdom Reign, right? So at the end of the day, they immediately came in and broke that up. But I'm not gonna play about that, And only thing I can think, and I don't need sympathy, is that when her cousin or whoever this person was bumped into me hard, and stared at me, and I said, "Oh, we're good. My bad." I had no idea that I was a target. I didn't know that, right? So if I would have said something that got smart, she would have hit me in the head with one of them damn mechanical tools she had. So it was a lot. So at the end of the day, we don't have to be on here. Oh, Latrice, she did send the friend request. I can't get in here, but that's all that I can't. She's not in. I see y'all saying she's trying to join, but no. Let's see. Excuse me. Hey,
Girl,
there you go.
trying to join this girl. Tisha, I'm sick of you.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's still a lot of unanswered
Someone said your
questions.
character speaks for you. Remain silent. Yeah, like anybody on here. At the end of the day, listen. Me and Latrice went toe to toe, but I do it. But my heart, at the end of the day, my heart is that you can't find no one who will say outside the internet and outside y'all see, but real life that, oh, I can't stand her. Go find me one. So at the end of the day, this was just a situation that totally went left.
I
You
think
know.
when we were at Taste, what started it? So the guys, of course, was jokingly going back and forth like they always do.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you guys see any scene with the guys, like it's it's very humorous, right?
Mm-hmm. They
Because they
always have
go
good
back and
scenes.
yeah, they go back and forth. So I don't know what happened, but I know Willie ended up telling the guys like, suck my dick or
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
whatever, basically,
Mm-hmm.
to suck his balls or whatever. And a lot of they're Southern guys, so of course Glenn, like I think he said it 2 or 3
Yeah,
times,
he said it
so
multiple
that's
times.
that's real insulting when it comes to a
Mm-hmm.
guy, like it's just certain stuff you don't say, certain stuff you don't do, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The jokes ended up going too far. Now, Willie and JJ jokes hard. Like
Mm-hmm.
they joke hard. My husband and Glenn joke hard.
Mm-hmm.
But this specific day, I don't know. The jokes weren't joking, and all of a sudden, people want to take it serious when that
Mm-hmm.
hasn't been the case. Like anything, I don't care how much crap they talk about each other, it's still light surface, and
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, they still can have a beer and drink and
Yeah.
shake hands.
Mm-hmm.
And it went from there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I guess the guys jumped up, and for one, when they were sitting down, Keisha was kind of egging Willie on, like, we don't give a fuck,
Mm-hmm.
this is what y'all didn't
Not,
see.
right.
So she's in, like me with my man, I don't egg him on when it comes to anything because I'm a firm believer. I don't like violence. I have too much to lose. I feel like I work hard for my name. So it's certain stuff that I do and certain stuff that I don't want to do, right? And especially when I know that like women, we have influence over our husband in
Mm-hmm.
certain ways. If I'm sitting here telling my husband, fuck him,
Mm-hmm.
hell,
Do
whatever.
they know who we are? Like, oh, just a whole bunch of stuff. Tell them we don't give a fuck. Let's run it back. And I think Willie was like, "Hey, I don't want to look crazy in front of my wife." I don't know.
So it started from that right there. But even like before then, this is what I didn't know and what I didn't find out till after like all the commotion and everything. That Aikisha not only had like her niece, cousin, sister, or whoever there, she brought like several people there. Like, and this was a invite only
Yeah.
event. It was supposed to be like Bells, a few of my friends, like I did not know any of these people was here. They was coming out the woodworks when literally when all this commotion happened. So they was coming out the woodworks, and I'm looking back at the cameras like, they're carrying heavy purses with like whatever they had in them.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever they had in them. So after production and everybody broke Willie and Glenn and whoever else up, what they didn't show was outside. So my cousin was there. I didn't watch this episode, but I was trying to follow the tweets. Was my cousin gorgeous? She was there, right? She was on this episode, right?
Is that the one that was in the restaurant with you and Selena and your manager?
I think so.
Okay, she was there. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, my cut Aikisha, of course they pushed them outside like, hey, you guys leave, we finna end this scene, whatever, whatever. So while they're outside or whatever, the girl in the pink or red or whatever she had on, she's outside like turned up, like, whatever, whatever, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So my cousin goes outside to tell her, hey, let's not do that today. Let's not, this is my cousin event. Y'all just go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what my cousin said, this girl wanted smoke because she specifically came here for that specific reason.
Mm-hmm.
So she hits my cousin in the face. Now I understand, like, Aikisha, you got fighters in your family, but you can't bring a fighter to a fighter. So
Mm-hmm.
my cousin ended up stomping Pink in the
Mm-hmm.
ground. Um,
She wanted the smoke, girl. She knocked that girl. That girl hit me so damn hard. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. So, while my cousin's stomping Pink in the ground, we're literally seeing this from the inside. So they like, they're fighting or whatever. So all of us start running outside, like my sister, brother, cousin. Cause if y'all want smoke, we can give y'all smoke.
Mm-hmm.
So by this time, I see Aikisha, Willie. Aikisha, I guess, I don't know, somebody she's swinging in the air. Like she
Yeah.
wants smoke or whatever. Um, but it's probably, when I look back, it's like literally about 15 of them. So I'm like, where the fuck all these people come from?
They threw me in
So
the bathroom because they heard her say, we've been wanting her. I've been wanting you, meaning me. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, so I didn't see that part, but one of my friends, she was looking inside a taste and she said she just saw Aikisha out there fighting the air. So I didn't know. I was like, what? She was like, some more people pulled up. So I'm like,
yeah,
where did they come from?
yeah, she had literally, they was running the cars trying to get whatever they was trying to get. I know one of the girls was trying to, I don't know, was it the one that got beat up or whichever one of her people, they ended up grabbing like a monkey wrench. And I think JJ ended up taking the monkey wrench from
Yeah,
the
I
girl.
heard somebody come in there and say they did give JJ praise. Somebody came in there and said, man, somebody would have been messed up if JJ didn't take that from that girl's hand. And they said that he was just like, we ain't gonna do this. We're not gonna do that. And he took
Mm-hmm.
it from her.
So, look, thank God for JJ,
Hmm.
but it wasn't gonna go how they thought it was gonna go. But
We came to party, they came to fight. And I didn't even, there was no beef. But I told Glenn when we got out to come to Goddess Live, I said, something feels off. And he was like, I don't know. I said, well, maybe it was just me running around trying to get you remember we were talking about those fire dancers. And I said, well, maybe
mm-hmm,
something is off. I had no idea. And then I have a video when Aikisha was whispering in Gucci's ear. And I was just panning the room, like, getting footage. And Gucci looked dead at me. And I'm like, what happened? Because there's no problem. Like, we're good. I don't know what that was about. I have no idea. Why would I invite you somewhere and we trying to, and then you had other people in line to pull up.
yeah, um, literally,
Yeah.
I know one of Selena girls saw her on the phone, and then right afterwards saw like another car full of people pull up. Like,
That
what are
was
y'all gonna do?
crazy. So,
But
and then when you look, that's the only thing. Because listen, the stuff that we do, the stuff that Glenn and Cliff say and do, it's like, what the hell, right? But this here did appear that like they just came for some smoke, and it was already tension before. But I understand it wasn't, you know, it couldn't be highlighted or whatever,
yeah, and that's whatever, whatever. I see a few people ask was anybody arrested. No, nobody was arrested.
Mm-hmm.
We just kind of wanted to go ahead and just you know
Mm-hmm.
they left eventually, and we just continued on with what we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't have a problem with anybody. With when it comes to Lateshia, Marie, or whatever, as long as you don't come in my
Mm-hmm.
family. Like, Tisha, everybody know, like, I go up about my family.
Mm-hmm.
So my issue with Aikisha, and Lord knows, like, I have supported her from pajama line. I've come to
They
any
didn't
and
show
every
that. We
event.
wore her pajamas. I had her pajamas on, talking about, ooh, these are so cold. Like, I supported her.
Yes, I literally come to every single event. Like, I'm Team Aikisha. Hey, let's go. Well, I'm team any
Mm-hmm.
woman that's doing something. Hell, even if you don't, if you're
Mm-hmm.
not doing anything, I'm just a supporter of people because I'm a people
Yeah.
lover. and anybody know that about me. My thing with Aikisha was what people didn't see. Like my nephew was there. He was the one that grabbed Glenn and carried his ass to the back.
Oh.
But during all the commotion, my nephew, his phone was given to Aikisha and her people because they was trying to. It was so much going on, so they literally had to, whatever. It was just so much going on, so many moving pieces. So they accidentally gave his phone to Aikisha. And I'm trying to rush them out, like, here, get your phone, get out, whatever. So I'm not thinking anything of it. My nephew, he's like, see, somebody stole my phone. Somebody got my phone. Production said that they gave it to Aikisha now or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So he literally tracks the phone. It tracks back to Aikisha's home, right? Literally. And I got this in my phone. Literally tracks back to Aikisha's home. So I still didn't think nothing of it because my nephew grown. You handle your own business. But he died a week later.
I know.
And you know
I was
this,
wondering.
Tisha.
And he's on the
Yeah, girl, I
episode.
hate to
I
get
know.
emotional about that.
I know. I was like, and he was on the episode. You're
Yeah.
gonna see it. Yep. Mhm.
So he died like a week later. So the only thing I'm thinking about is like memories of him, like his last moments and how he was so happy and taking pictures at the event. So we share, like, I got everybody location, my entire family. So I'm looking at find my whatever, that app. So I'm looking at his name and I'm thinking, like, he told me that somebody took his phone or whatever, that production gave it to Aikisha. So I'm looking at the location. The last location literally is still Aikisha's house. So I'm like, okay, this bitch got my nephew's phone. So I text Aikisha. I'm like, Aikisha, my nephew production said that they gave you my nephew's phone. I need his phone. Not telling her the reason why. Like,
Yeah.
I want his phone because those are his memories. Those are his last memories with us. So, she called me and she was like, well, I don't know. No, I literally sent her a screenshot of her address and to find my phone. Girl, I wish I had my other phone with me so I could show you guys. So she's like, well, I don't know anything about a phone or whatever. I'm like, I'm like, bitch, this is your location, right? So she's like, well, I don't know what happened, but I'll ask my niece about the phone or whatever. So it's a lot of stuff happened after that. I don't want to even get into it because I don't play about my family. And I always, like I told Aikisha, bitch, you gonna have to see me by my nephew, okay? I need his phone.
Right. And
But
it was
anyways,
just a
I don't
lot.
even want to talk about the rest of the stuff
Yeah.
that happened.
It's all
But yeah,
good. That's just what that was for my part. If whatever happened with Glenn and Willie and all of that, I even said y'all sound like some kids, like Joshua, some little kids going back and forth. I thought it was comical. I thought it was like, hey, because Glenn, he said that's all we do when we get together, and they just shoot the stuff back and forth. So this time it just escalated because I sincerely feel like people had a job to do, and something had to pop off because people were sent there. It's been confirmed. Like your people heard it, that it was confirmed. I just don't know why. I just don't know why. Now, if we were editing and we had a beef going on, then it'd be like, oh, okay, she got some people here, blah, blah, blah. Even that shouldn't even go down like that. But I can understand that. But why would you send people there to do that? And then I didn't even know. So how can you even be comfortable around? Listen, girl, that's a whole nother situation because like I said, I did not know even from Goddess what you was telling me. They were riding up and down the street, so that's probably why they were like late getting there, waiting on other people to be there. I just don't know what made her think that. I don't know. Nothing went wrong. Nothing. We were all cool. I
we
don't
were all
know.
good.
I don't know. And it's so focused in on Glenn and Cliff, because that's
I
what was,
listen. At the end of
girl.
the day, I can give two fucks about Glenn, Cliff, the whole situation. My
Exactly.
whole goal and what I want back. No, I
Mm-hmm.
did not get the phone back. I think I seen somebody
Mm-hmm.
said production was at her. No, my nephew literally pulled up to her house like,
Awesome.
run me
Mm-hmm.
that phone.
Yeah.
You know. but
focused
I
on
don't
your
think
brand.
either.
We are staying focused on our brand. That is very much true. And again, you don't see us going live. Neither one of us. We don't go live talking about anything that will mess up the integrity of the show, anything to go back and forth. I'll be laughing and reading the tweets and everything with you guys too. Like, oh, I remember that, and just going back and forth. But this here went way too far. It shouldn't have gone this far. If we have to take accountability, when Glenn walked in, and I don't know how they act, but when Glenn walked in and Willie went to shake his hand, maybe Glenn should have just shook his hand. I don't know how they act when they together, because Glenn has never been home saying I can't stand Willie and it's a problem. I think that, and let's be clear, Willie just popped, he popped in, and he Willie just here, to be honest, so it really shouldn't have went down the way it went down. But I think that it was more to that story, and that's just what it is, y'all. But we have a whole, Latrice got her goddess lens. I'm getting ready to go on my Mississippi State finally, as someone said, get back to the brand. So why I even started Women Brunch Mississippi, why I even wanted to highlight women in Mississippi. So I'm getting ready to go on a whole tour. Y'all got my brunch wear coming out, and Mississippi tour. Getting back to why I started and what's important,
Mhm.
but I don't play those types of games. I don't play them with nobody. I'm not gonna play it. I'm just not gonna do that.
Yeah,
That's
that's
just what it
true.
is. You know, that's just what it is. So if you guys say that Glenn and Cliff should take accountability, if they need to take accountability, that's what Glenn and Cliff take accountability. Actually,
Mhm.
this wasn't even for that. To be honest, this wasn't even for that. This was for what really happened that could not be shown, and I feel like it would have been shown had it not been so just not aligned with what OWN stands for.
Right.
Period.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm. Girl, somebody talking about, girl, these brunches are, girl, please, you gotta come to one. Hey, my hater, because I have more, baby. I got more
Come to
congratulators
the
than you want.
brunches.
Yes,
Make sure
baby, you
y'all come
got
to
one.
taste
You
our
think I
grill as
care?
well.
Do you really think again? Think again. But yeah, oh, come to Georgia, Lateshia. I will. But that's it, y'all. Love and light. Thank y'all for the support of Bell Collective for the show. Um, and just everything, just everything that you guys do. And we all about entertainment. We all about making a show. We all about being an inspiration, at the end of the day. And that's just what it is. I'll talk to Glenn, y'all, about he needs to take accountability or whatever he
I'll
did.
talk to
Talk
my
to Cliff.
man too.
I'll talk to him and
Yeah,
tell
he
him
gonna be
that,
like,
because they really cool, y'all. They really cool, but they get on our nerves. At the end of the day,
very
everybody
much
nerves,
so. Hmm.
at the end of the day. But that's them. They're not trying to, water themselves down. They're not trying to fit in some type of narrative. They're not trying to fit in some type of script or anything like that. They just them. And that's why you guys love to hate them at the end of the day. Otherwise it'll be kind of boring, don't you think?
That's true.
So
That's true.
but anyway, guys,
Well, we need to take a few
yeah, let's
questions.
take some questions.
Okay.
um
What time did we get on this
Somebody
live?
said, I don't know,
Girl, we
girl.
been on here a
Y'all are
minute, girl.
successful. Leave Glenn and Cliff alone. Willie is a hater and jealous. I need to attend a brunch. Kansas City. Yes, let's do it. We definitely want to take some calls. I meant some whatever. Um,
They projecting.
that's why we live. Projecting on
Yeah,
what?
I want to
Projecting
know
on
this
what?
too.
This is us. We don't. This is what for
That's
what?
look. That's a good
Project
question. Do you guys
and
think
talk
we're
about it.
projecting, and
Essence
if
talking about, damn,
so,
I missed the girl. It's out there,
baby, Esther being taste,
baby.
honey. Okay.
Essence team. They said the editing was crazy. It was, because it didn't make sense. It wasn't a part of it. It came out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere. And just to FYI, yeah, it came out of nowhere. No one knew, even production. They were pissed. They stayed over. They called extra security. They didn't know. They made sure we got home okay. Like, it just literally came out of nowhere. That's probably why it's edited so in a way like, wait, what? But it is what it is. Willie has always acted like he was better than the rest of the husbands. I mean, that's true. We can't deny that. Come to Chicago Bells. Okay. Um, Somebody said, "Where is Carla?" Child over there living his best life. The editing was jacked up. Did Cliff let Glenn borrow money? Cliff let Glenn borrow some money? No,
Girl,
but tell Cliff
what?
what?
Seriously, where did they get this stuff from?
Uh-uh.
Girl, that
Latrice,
is
somebody
so
said, "Bring your
funny.
hair bending machines to Florida."
I would love to. No specials on hair yet, but we'll have some specials top of the year.
Mhm.
Um, um,
Did they bring people there to? I mean, that was terrible. And again, like I said 100 times, like, baby, you ain't gonna catch me on these lives. I'm gonna let y'all run whatever y'all want to run, but when it affects me, my family, my purpose, nah, I don't play about that. I don't
yeah,
play about that. I want to focus more on y'all business ventures. Um,
that is the goal.
mm,
That is the
so it's
goal.
just like at the end of the day, um, that's just what it is. And I like some stuff I stand 10 toes on and I keep my mouth closed, but some stuff is like, nah, I don't play. I'm not gonna play with that. I'm not gonna play with that. And still have your opinions. I love it. I'm not that girl. Y'all don't be hurt my feelings in real life at all. Well, I'm one of those girls that be like, oh,
I
okay.
I think I'm the listen,
You
and I love that I'm.
different. You be like, no, and I be like, girl,
I Tisha will let you guys know. I don't care if it's not my family.
we
I,
be like, we literally be like, oh, it's your day today, you know. So, Lateshia is your brunch from Chicago. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, hey, girl. Yeah, y'all need to get me back in Chicago. Get us, girl. Get us. Me and Latrice will come. Oh, we don't do that. We're not into all of that. Like, for real.
um,
I don't play. It is what it is. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. And we're so glad that you guys enjoy the show. We so glad that you guys support the show. As you know, we are renewed. We do have part one reunion coming up next week. You guys be sure to tune in and tweet and be opinion. Yeah, I know y'all gonna be very opinionated, so we love that.
mhm,
So please do
mhm.
that as well. But you know, it is what it is. So we trying to take some questions. What y'all got? And then we're gonna hop off.
Yes. What questions do you guys have? I'm about to read the questions now.
Okay.
Sounds like another lie. Hey, believe what you want to believe, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Look, ain't nothing stopping money from coming to my pocket. So,
Okay.
belief.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Oh,
Letitia,
thank
you
you.
are
Oh, thank you.
beautiful. Oh yeah, we
Sure.
do have bread pudding and taste. So make sure you guys come by. Um,
Y'all definitely stood on business. I don't care where me and Glenn are in life. At the end of the day, when it comes to that, I'm standing on business because
thank you.
father. Like, baby, we're not gonna play any of that. And again, no, none of the females got up until Aikisha got up. We didn't get up. We didn't get up. We were just gonna let them do them. Um, Tell Glenn don't ever wear that shirt again. I got you. Noted.
Who
Noted.
stood on business? No,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody got a dime.
Mm-mm.
Girl, who
Mm-mm.
is, look, Miss Spice.
Wait, what, girl? You gotta have those as well. Do you
Yeah.
think Glenn was wrong for swiping Willie's hand? Yes, if that's not
I,
how they always play, but they do. Hey, it's always like that. Like, even it's like that. Even at the fish fry or whatever they had, it's like that. I don't understand. It went too far. Again, he had somebody in his ear. That's just what it is. Call a thing a thing. And
yeah.
nobody, even if it was one of our husbands, you know what I mean? If it was one of our husbands, you think they gonna look crazy in front of us? No, they gonna stand up. They gonna, stand up. We're not around the guys when they
I
having a
really
good time.
don't.
Will you brunch? Will you do a brunch in Hattiesburg? I am. Mm-hmm.
Do you want to take one caller?
Yeah, let's get in a
I think
caller.
caller.
Let's do a caller. Okay, join. Who want
Okay.
to join? If y'all can hear talking crazy.
Oh, girl, we welcome it all.
Okay, let's do
You
it.
know,
Let's do it.
we welcome it all. Who is Baby Spot? Girl,
Wait, who is Spice? Girl, she talking to
I don't
you.
know, baby. She got
Girl,
all the smoke for me, honey.
girl,
Make sure you
baby.
come visit
Spice,
Case,
what
girl.
happened? What's wrong, Spice?
Right, Spice, baby. Spice is in her feelings. Miss Spice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Our chef. We do have a good chef.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Miss Spice, make
Why
sure
they
you
don't have
visit
the
with
same energy with JJ? What did JJ do? The problem I had with JJ, I said it. What JJ didn't? JJ actually stopped the fight, or whatever. I was in the
He actually
bathroom,
did.
so I
Back
was in the
to
bathroom at
the
Taste. They said, "Tell Spice to get on the call." Well, your husband
Spice,
likes the
we on the
ones that I
call.
turned down.
Girl, you
What?
shouldn't have turned them down.
Baby, don't turn them
Mm.
down. Don't
Baby,
turn them
don't you
down.
ever do that.
And don't kiss
Ever.
and
Next
tell.
time.
And don't kiss and
Next time.
tell.
Mm-mm. Never kiss and tell.
Mm-mm. They going too
Just,
fast.
they are going extremely fast.
They said, did y'all not watch the? Oh God, did y'all not watch the same thing as we did? It's going too fast. There were a lot of people coming for Willie. They had a listen, y'all. It's like how many bells? It's 12 of us.
It is about 12. Oh, it's a lot of
It's a
us.
lot of us. How many? So at the end of the day, y'all, we have to share the platform with everybody else. It's 45 minutes, right? Because we have commercials. You don't see everything,
Mm-hmm.
but y'all.
That's for sure.
It's a good show. We're not gonna blame anything on whatever. It is what it is. It's a good show, but a lot of stuff what y'all couldn't see, that's what we're addressing
Yes.
because it wasn't. I mean, you just couldn't show that. That's
Yeah,
too
but I
much.
think the reunion is gonna be really good. When is the reunion coming? Is it in two
So on
weeks?
the preview, it just said next week.
Oh, it's next
Yeah,
week.
so it's gonna be next week. So we're gonna do because last time it was like it was like a 2 weeks, 2 or 3 week wait time. I need to go back. I think it said next Friday. So we're gonna be done before no Christmas is so yeah, next Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, next Friday. What y'all is it next Friday, y'all?
Well, whenever it is, make sure you guys tune in. I think that you
Mm-hmm.
guys will be surprised by a lot of stuff that goes on in the reunion.
Mm-hmm. You
Um,
said yeah, a lot. Somebody said, Latrice, you remember how me and Marie, this girl and Marie treated you?
I do. I
Mm-hmm.
remember.
Mm-hmm. She ain't off the gas. And even with that, that's why we came. It was, yeah. That
Spice,
reunion was,
are you mad that I didn't give you a job? Girl, what's your cash app?
who need a
We
job?
gotta do a girl, she said I interviewed her, so apparently I didn't hire.
Oh, they
It's
said,
okay. You probably weren't the right person for the job, girl, if I didn't hire.
yeah. I
Try again
mean,
next time.
yeah. Essie said, these folks mad, like in real life. Essie, in real life.
Girl.
In real life. Somebody said, so to Tisha, y'all gonna space. You're not gonna comment on Glenn insulting Aikisha before she ever stood up.
What
That
did
was
he
after. That
do?
wasn't that came all after. Like next. And so let's talk about her sending people there to kill me. Let's talk about that. Now
Girl,
stop now.
let's talk about it.
Stop. Let's stop. Let's talk about what really happened. Right? That it was confirmed. It was
Okay.
confirmed. And she said out her own mouth, her people been wanting her. And right after she went to Pizza Hut and was still talking about it. So there are witnesses for nothing. I had nothing against you. We had no beef. We had no issue. But you reminded me when you walked out and you said, I've been wanting you. And you also told me that your family been wanting me too. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me know.
That's what she said, honey.
They said so it was confirmed that Aikisha people sent people to kill you. Wasn't your people on
Yes.
the phone, Latrice?
Um,
Latrice know that have that information. Thank God.
yeah. Everybody say I am the streets, and which is not true. But yeah, one of her cousins got on the phone with my people because you know my people gonna call and be, you know they with it. So she did inform us that Aikisha called them and was like, I guess the Pelahatchie posse was there to jump on her or whatever. But I think Tisha, you had like what, one or two
Girl,
guests?
one, Ashley was there, my manager, and Shantae.
Yeah. So
That's it.
apparently Aikisha thought that the Pelahatchie posse was there to fight her, so therefore she brought backup or reinforcement. So that was confirmed by her people. Matter of fact, her cousin.
Yeah. And I don't even know where that came from. Like we've been at several events together. We had even had an argument. I tried to
No, it's
um,
it's not hearsay. The reason why it wasn't hearsay was because for a fact, me, my guest knew it was invite only. You were supposed to bring one extra guest. Aikisha had about 15 or 20 of them. Didn't know. When everything popped off, that's when they was like they was coming out the ceilings, honey. I don't know where they came from. So no. It, versus her not inviting not a single soul, not a single one of her family members to any of her events. So no, it's not hearsay.
yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. It all went wrong so fast. That is crazy. That is crazy to me. It's still crazy to me. Can you do a brunch in Birmingham? Yep. Oh, actually, I just got a request to come to Birmingham. But yeah.
I honestly don't believe in pressing charges. I don't know. I think that's how I grew up, and we just never, you know,
Mhm.
just never cared to do that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, this was a lot for that. And I'll never forget it. May. It was in May. But it's Keisha Best need
Was
to
it
mention
in May?
she not yeah, I don't know. Like y'all for real. One thing about me, y'all, I promise you, I'm not if I see it on TV and I did it, I'm not one of those girls that be calling Carlos to be like pull this. I'll be like, damn, Tisha, why did you say that? Why did you do that?
I do that
I
all the
yes,
time.
I'll be like, ugh. But I'm not gonna get on here and try to defend myself. I'm not gonna get on here and be like, I'm gonna roll with it as I have. But when I know I'm in the right, oh no, you ain't gonna play with me. No, you're not gonna play with me. Like you're not gonna play with me. I don't put on an act. I don't put on I'm not trying to what you see basically for me, that's what you get. Love and light, but when you come at me, it's like on a whole different level. So I'm not here trying to protect anything. Me and Glenn would have came on here not talking about the stuff that I've gone through. I would have came on here with something totally different. A lie, let's be clear. I mean, the truth is whatever you can get somebody to believe. I'm just
This
not I'm just not a skilled
the truth
actress.
is
I'm gonna
whatever
take
you
me some
do.
acting classes.
Me too.
So I mean that's what I'm gonna do. All right. But anyway, we do a cash trip to
Girl,
ATL. Latrice
out
said
the
Jamaica
country.
somewhere.
Girl, anywhere out the country, somewhere, honey. We could go to one of the Virgin Islands. Like,
Tag Carl's gonna be like, y'all, I took y'all to New Orleans. Can't give y'all nothing. I give y'all a little inch here. Y'all gonna want to go 1,000 miles. One
girl.
thing one thing they'll never do is hold their husband accountable. What show are y'all watching? What show are y'all watching? We don't hold our husbands accountable. I did Glenn a whole pamphlet tonight on how to become an entrepreneur and get his shit together. What show are you watching?
Mm, I think they may be talking about because they think my husband and Glenn started the whole
Oh, oh,
altercation.
gotcha. So they're not
So
talking
hold them
about the.
accountable.
Okay, okay, okay. They're talking. Oh, y'all talking about that scene. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. But anyway,
Hey, it is what it is. Y'all,
it
what it is.
is
Y'all,
what it
what it is.
is. It is what it is.
But we thank you guys for always tuning in and
Mm-hmm.
watching and being
Yeah.
great.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all so very much. So, and somebody said that Glenn leave his job. Baby, let me tell you something. let's just clear the air on this about Glenn and
Stuck
y'all.
on Glenn and
Because
that
I'm going to just go
y'all.
ahead and put it all out there now.
Oh, that's
Glenn
so funny.
was scheduled to go back to work. Glenn took off because of a situation that happened with his mother. Did we talk about that on the show? If not, I'm not going to say what happened. Did we talk about her issue? I don't think so. I don't know if Glenn mentioned it or not. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know. But Glenn was off on leave. He went to every appointment with his mother. Go down my Facebook. You can see what happened there. Okay? Glenn was scheduled. When Glenn did not go back to work, when they called Glenn, when Glenn was supposed to leave to go back, Glenn didn't go back. Glenn said he's over it. Like he want to step out and do his own thing. So that's what happened with that. Did I know that? No, I did not. Okay. Did I hold him accountable for that? Yes, I did. One thing you're gonna get from the Pearson baby, regardless at the end of the day, and it has been said that we do share too much. But what it is what it is, right? That was not a script for me. There was nothing that I've been playing, waiting on this moment. So wherever I am in this season, that's where you are too. Okay.
Love it.
So Glenn on what Glenn on drugs you heard? Not Glenn on drugs, not you. I can't beat him. But anyway, y'all just come over. It be comical.
Funny. Now Glendale is not on
Now,
drugs.
Baby, just let Glendale is on drugs now. Oh, are you saying he was on? Is he on drugs because he quit? Okay. So anyway, that's just what it is with me, y'all. I roll with it. Whatever. We're gonna keep it moving. Somebody said don't answer the foolery, right? It's just we trying to be nice. Y'all, some of y'all just in the words of Marie can be so ignorant. Into what Marie say, Latrice ignorant. We love y'all. I wish she would come on up in here. Marie probably. They said stop, please stop with the right. They need to stop with the negativity. Like literally, this was what it was. Again, this was fun. Don't go live afterwards. Should start going live more. So
Yeah, I mean, we welcome the negative and the
yeah.
positive.
Of course. We put it out
Yeah,
there.
you have to have both. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like it's a balance.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's definitely a balance. And like the more successful you become, the more hate you get. I can blink my eyes and listen. She blinked wrong. I can rub my hair. See, she would be
Uh-huh.
rubbing my hair. So
And that's what like my friends like they like a sharer, what or somebody, girl, da 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 da. How do you do like and you become so numb? Like your friends be more upset than you. You be
my
like, they
yeah.
talking. Some of our cast members they not even talking about.
Mm-mm.
So it be like they talking.
Yeah.
Like y'all,
Like
it is what it
literally,
is.
like after this live and after the show, we have lives. We go on with our lives. Like after this, I'm walking back over there to
Let's.
Taste
Mm-hmm.
and tending to my business.
And after this, that's what I'm doing too. Actually, she's in Pennsylvania, so we have a call at 12. We have a call at midnight, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'll be up working at night. So anyway, that it is what it is, and it's not what it's not. So if do you guys have any more questions, Tamara? Somebody said Tamara has been on the whole. Jay Evans, Tamara has been on the whole season. You asking if Tamara's been on the whole season? Ain't no
Yeah,
bill.
Sam Bell. Of course, she's been on.
Nobody is the target. That is so crazy. You don't have to come on like nobody is a target. Nobody. We don't have to have a target on this show. I think that's what y'all. No, we don't have to put people in position to be a target. And if y'all haven't been watching the show, Bell Collective is really that girl because at the end of the day, we give y'all where we are in that moment. There's no, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna come this way. It just happens. It's just reality. Period.
I can't see the comments anymore, so
Okay. Well, we
you'll have to.
gonna
You'll
go.
have
You
to.
go on and somebody, oh, this one of my haters. Hey, girl. Letitia, shut the up. You target other. Hey, girl, do I? My mentees will beg to differ. Why don't you schedule? Sign up. You know,
mm.
you look at that Bell Collective. It's a good show
it,
because some of you guys
it,
that be on here, y'all don't even watch the show. Y'all watch clips. So we need you to go watch the whole thing. We need you to go watch the whole thing. Lateshia. Girl. Oh, Tracy on here, one of my mentees. Tell them again that part. That part, okay? That part. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not with any of that. Like I was telling Trace when we were on there before. I mean, God blessed us with this platform.
Yes,
So at the
sir.
end of the day, you know, it is what it is. And we're just going to keep showing up as ourselves. And again, both of us, I know for a fact, we don't jump on live to go talk about what happened or to justify anything. But this is what happened, and it could not be told. Do what you want to do with that. I don't care about the opinions. I don't care in real life, in real time. I care about my brand. I care about my family. I care about the women who I inspire daily. I know who I am. I know what I stand for. You'll never get a fake. You'll never get a phony. You know, it is as you say. That's okay.
I can't see not a
So,
single
so someone was
comment.
asking you. I think somebody asked you something about hair.
I can't see it. I could not see a comment. I don't know
Let me
why.
clock
My phone has been
in.
freezing up. Yeah.
But anyway, let's
But
get off.
yeah, girl, I gotta go back to
Okay,
work.
girl. Well, we'll talk later. All
Okay, girl.
right. See you later. All right. Bye. Let me X out. All right. Let me go. Okay, y'all. Let's turn it around. Bye, y'all. Love and light.
Well, there you have it, guys. A whole hot mess. Some of the things that they said, I couldn't believe that they said it. But what was so disappointing, and we've seen this on other shows, is for them to really take accountability. Same thing goes on Love and Marriage Huntsville. We'll get into that more when we discuss this live. But I'm going to say again, kudos to Aikisha and Willie for bouncing. They got real shit to lose, real money to lose, real reputations, all of the above. Carlos King, baby, the time is now. You know, we don't want to keep hearing about your man and your dates and all of that. Make some damn changes on this show, or Kingdom Reign is going to come tumbling down. Drop down in the comments, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Please also make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. Chat with you guys soon. Bye. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.